My name is Rick Langdale, and this is my third year as director of bands at Clover High School in Clover, South Carolina. I've been teaching for 12 years total. A long time ago, I actually attended an FJM clinic at Myrtle Beach at Coastal Carolina University. And so I was a drum major and went to camp and loved the experience. Had a wonderful experience as a kid going into my second year as a drum major. And wanted to be a staff member. So I remember talking a good bit, applying online in a paper application, and then talking to Mary Lynn and interviewing and being offered the job. So I graduated high school on a Saturday, and I moved into the Miller House in Centerville, in 3 days later as an 18-year-old. And so I taught FJM summer camps in 05 and 06. And then couldn't do it anymore just because I needed to, get other jobs that, instead of playing band during the summer. But Mary Lynn, her son Andy, and I are the same age, and so she's always treated me like a kid. And so they've always treated me like family. And so when I became a band director, of course, I used them and continue to use them as much as possible. I'll give you an example. When I was at Easley one year, we did this show that was basically a Japanese prayer garden. It was called A Place of Peace. And FJM designed the costume and did the costume, and the collar had this really nice, it hinted at a kimono, but it was not fully a kimono. It had cherry blossoms, a gorgeous costume. And the collar did not lay right. And they called me to let me know, it said, hey, we're gonna send it a day later than what we thought, just because we're putting some piping in the collar so the collar will stay up like the designer wanted. And that level of detail, and just also like when you get a sample, it comes wrapped in tissue paper like it's couture. When we designed the uniform at Easley when I was there, I got the sketch, from Michael Cesario, and that's framed in the office there at Easley High School. It's just the detail, Fred. I was fortunate enough to be around the company whenever Fred was still alive, and so Fred would always say, that's more than the company, that's my name, and it only takes a little bit more to be first class, and that really stuck with me, and it sticks with my students as well. Well, I think the care, it's a family business. Marlene and Mike and Mark, and then of course Mary Lynn until she passed, and then now the next generation of family. The detail, they know every client, they care about every client, they treat every single person, whether you have a band of 50 or a band of 500. You're getting that top level, top shelf treatment from the Millers, and so you can't go wrong.